I didn't like the limousine whole thing. So I went to the entertainment industry. I actually was able to, I planned events in the entertainment industry. I did the Golden Globes, I did the Oscars, I did the Grammys. It was cool. Loved it. Got a bunch of good gift bags.
Sure.
But the thing about it, you worked a lot of weekends. A lot of weekends. If you think about it, a lot of the movie premieres, a lot of the, award shows are during the weekend. So, you work 13, 14-hour days on a Friday, on a Saturday, and on a Sunday. So I told myself, you know what, I want to get into something I really love. I wanted not just a job, I wanted a career. I wanted something that I particularly wanted to be, I'm sorry, I'm full. I wanted to, go into a company that I particularly loved, that I wanted to be a part of, that wasn't just a 9-to-5 job, but something that, I influenced at the same thing. And I thought to myself, what the heck do I love? I knew I definitely didn't want just a 9-to-5 job, working at a computer, typing in, inputting, not me. So I started thinking, started looking at my closet, said, dang, I have a lot of clothes. Let's see how this works. So I started looking into the fashion industry. I didn't necessarily have experience. I'm sorry, we're full. Thank you. I necessarily didn't have exact experience in the fashion industry, but I had my experience in special events and public relations and marketing. So what I did was I got my foot in the door. I wanted to find out about the fashion industry, how it worked, what it was all about. I knew I loved clothes and I loved fashion, but didn't particularly know what it was all about. So I actually got in the company called SwapFame, which I am currently the marketing and PR coordinator there, and special events. And I started as an executive assistant for the president and vice president. Best thing I could have done. Now, the president and the vice president touched every aspect of the company, from sales to numbers to design. I learned about fabrics. I learned about fit. I mean, I was able, because I took that position, I was able to learn every department. So at that time, I was getting my master's, and they're kind of a little scared. What's this girl getting her master's for? What is she doing? Is she going to leave us? So I kind of went to my boss and said, I'm almost done. This is my experience. I know a lot. I was there a year already. They always threw little special events at me, and they knew I was capable of more. I did a focus group. I planned some parties. So anyhow, they were firing their PR company. They just really weren't doing a well job. So they created a position for me. I'm sorry, we're full.
No, I know, it's great. I'm just going to stand right here.
Oh, okay. So they opened up, we got rid of our public relations agency, and they opened it up for me. So first, before I go into specifically what I do, what I want to do is kind of give you an overview of what SwapFame is. It doesn't necessarily sound like a fashion industry, but what it is SwapFame is the corporate name of the company. So what it is, it's a corporate company, and it has about 12 different brands underneath. It's like an umbrella in a sense. So let me tell you first just a little about SwapFame. Who are we? Oh, I don't know. Okay. The company started in 1977. We are a California-based company. We actually have been around for 30 years. We have corporate offices in Los Angeles and New York. And we are actually, we make clothing domestically and import. From young contemporary to juniors, to women contemporary, to private labels. So we have necessarily different target audience at our company. And at our company, at SwapFame, we have our design, we have our sales. Sorry.
You know what? I can help you. You want me just to do
on the next slide.
Okay.
So we are fashion experts. We deliver worldwide throughout the United States and other companies. We have a large volume. We design and manufacture the hottest brands in apparel. As I said, we are worldwide. These are some of our other companies that we produce our clothing at, from Mexico to China to Hong Kong to the Philippines. Now to the fun stuff. What's important in marketing? What I specifically do for Swap Bank. Particularly most important is branding. You got to brand your image. You got to brand the clothing. You got. Yeah. You know, I'm really fine with actually doing it. I think. It's okay. Yeah, I'll fine. But thank you for trying. It's okay. So our brands hit key demographics and consumer demands. And what I mean by that particularly is these are our different brands at Swap Bank. We do have more than these, but these are the ones I'm going to concentrate on today. Fashion sportswear and fashion dresses is actually a junior line. It's aged from 14 to 26, so we do have a kids and a junior line. Necessarily, this is some product from Speechless, some of our sportswear. This is some of our social dresses. And then we have our moderate denim, which you would actually find at Penny's, Kohl's. It's more of a lower price denim. And then we have it's STS blue. It's see-through sole blue. And this is more kind of your age group. We have from non-denim to shorts. And then we also do carry some jackets. That age group is from 16 to 23. And then there is two little different ones. This is STS Blue, which is targeted from 16 to 23. And then we have see-through sole, which is targeted from 18 to 24. And then cut from the cloth, it's our women contemporary line. We have a denim and we have sportswear. You would find that particularly somewhere like Nordstrom's, Macy's. I'm actually, these pants, these cargos here are cut from the cloth. So they are, that's our target group that we do. Cut from the cloth is actually designed for an older age group, but the specific reason why is for that body type. So it's, maybe that just became a mother, still young at heart, wants to be fashionable, just can't fit into that, young contemporary or junior line still. So we made it specifically for somebody that's still young at heart, but married, her body has changed. Speechless, we are brand leader in sportswear, fashion, and dresses. This photo here is from, actually from our Speechless last photo shoot. Speechless fashion offers all girls interchangeable selections of trendy tops, bottoms, that suits every lifestyle and price for every girl can afford.
See, it should just click.
It
It
was.
doesn't.
It was.
Excuse me, I know how to make it, but you can just click it.
What did it do?
You
Oh, here we go.
View. Oh, if you go to view on the top. No, on
The blue line.
on the.
Oh, okay, here it is.
Yes, and then you go.
Slideshow.
No, that's not it. Oh, here we go. There, see, it must have changed, but that's exactly what I was doing before. Oh, thank you. Did it change on its own?
Girls in
Yay.
technology.